This is Infants on Thrones.
Listener essay.
Listener essay.
Welcome back to Infants on Thrones. I'm Glenn Ostland, and this is our November 2018 Listener Essay Contest, where you, the listeners, get to say what you want to say, how you want to say it, where you want to say it, and it is more than a privilege that where gets to be here, that we get to host these on Infants on Thrones, where so many of us are all infants, sitting on different kinds of thrones, right? Today's essay comes from Chris, and is titled, Believe Yourself. And after you listen, please go to our website and vote for it and provide the author some personal feedback. Winners will be announced in early December. First place gets $200, second place $100, and third place $50. All right, ready, set. All right, go ahead.
I suppose it's commonplace to give Mormon credentials, so I'll start there. Mine are weak at best, terrestrial to be exact. I'm only a 45 on Bob's Mormon cred scale. Although I was born in the covenant to pioneer stock and had an active family that would drag me to church weekly, I'm not sure that I ever fully believed. I ran through most of the motions that were expected of me. I attended mutual, did scouting, prayed from time to time, but had too many questions without sufficient answers. I eventually went inactive at some point during high school and didn't serve a mission, opting for playing music instead. I loved playing music. I was the bassist in some bands that I played with, but picked up the guitar and drums along the way as well. I mostly played rock and punk music, but when I started writing my own songs, they tended to be more acoustically driven, somber songs, often dealing with love, the loss of love, and guilt. I didn't consciously think of my Mormon upbringing when I would write songs, but these songs of guilt were often related to the conflict that I had with my upbringing and my lack of belief. Because although I didn't really believe in the church, I still essentially accepted it as true and followed the majority of the rules even years after I left. But other than my adherence to things like the Word of Wisdom, I had stopped thinking of myself as Mormon. Before my last year of college, I had to revisit my Mormon identity when I met the person who I would later marry, who happened to be the first active Mormon who I had ever dated. I knew that she would want to get married in the temple, and I also knew that I wanted to be the one who she married. I was lucky that she didn't care that I wasn't a return missionary, so I decided to give the church another chance in order to be with her. I justified my return by telling myself that maybe I didn't give the gospel a fair shot the first time, and that maybe this time I'll gain a testimony. And if I don't, I didn't really care. My prize was being with the one who I loved, and the only cost for that was to try and gain faith in something that I did not believe. That's essentially what my song submission is about, allowing myself to believe in the love that I had by giving up my lack of faith in the church. Not entirely Mormon-themed, but a love song influenced by the unnecessary struggle caused by Mormonism. Maybe not even a 45 on the Mormon cred scale, but I hope you like it nonetheless.
This can't be real. Too much time not believing what I know I feel. Will I feel it every day? I think that I may, so believe yourself. Believe yourself at the cost of faith. Believe yourself. Too much time without laughter. Not now, my smiles have been nevermore. Will I feel in every way? I think that I may, so believe yourself at the cost of one life from two, one kiss to you. One kiss to you, one life from two, one kiss to you. One kiss to you.
Hey, that was great. All right, listeners, don't forget to go to our website and vote for this essay, provide some feedback. And if you've got something you want to say and you can squeeze it in before the end of November, record your own listener essay, send it to us, we'll post it. Come support us on Patreon. And as always, thanks for listening to Infants on Thrones.
Hi, this is Hillary.
Matthew, Ryan,
Carol,
Keith,
Ashley, and I like to play bingo online while listening to Infants on Thrones.
You can comment on this episode on the website, infantsonthrones.com.
And if you really like what you hear, give the Quorum a 5-star rating and write a short review on iTunes.
I did.
Anyone for the closing prayer?
Thank you for listening to Infants on Thrones. Infants on Thrones.